Hello, Otto and Pang. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Okay, let's wait for others. Okay, but while waiting, please open Scratch because we will use Scratch again today. Okay, let's wait for your other classmates to join. Okay. Okay, hello everybody. Once again, good afternoon, especially for those who just came in the class. So right now we have Otto, Pang, P, and Prao. Kaimuk is still connecting her audio. Okay, students, so please open Scratch because today we will continue with our discussion about data list or data list. Okay, your friends here in school are ready. How about you online? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so today, students, I will teach you how to replace an item in a list. Okay, so last time I taught you how to insert items in a list as well as delete it. Okay, now or today I will teach you how to replace or change an item or items in the list. Okay, but before that, students, I would like you to create a program first that will ask the user to enter 5 items in a list. Okay, so I would like you to create a list. Okay, please make a list. The name of the list would be food or dessert. Yes, dessert are sweets, cakes, ice cream, what else? Chocolates. Or maybe we can just say food, okay, to make it easier for you. Okay, food for the list name. Okay, do you have the list now? Online. Are you following?
Yes.
Okay, next step, students, I would like you to write a code that will delete all the contents of this list when you run the program. Okay, so when the green flag is clicked, then the program will delete the list. Okay, how are you going to do that? I will not teach you here, or I will not help you how to do that. I want you to figure that out by yourself. Again, when green flag is clicked or when go is clicked, then all the items here will be empty. So how are you going to code that one? Okay, so anyone who can answer this one? Yes, Flower? Okay, delete all of food. Very good. Okay, so just in case you have items there, for example, like this. Okay, when you start the program, it will delete everything. Okay, so this is the code for that. Now, next. I would like you to create a code that will ask the user to enter 5 food names in the list. Again, 5 times. So the user will enter food names 5 times. So that's the code I would like you to do. Okay? So please do it by yourself. I will ask somebody later to answer. Again, ask the user to enter food names 5 times. Okay, please do it by yourself, okay? Please excuse me, online students. The code is in the document. How would you ask the user to enter 5 food names last time? It is very easy. Ask the user to enter 5 food names 5 times. For this one, you will need to create a variable for the answer of the user. Of course, it's needed. How would you ask? Students, the keyword here is ask. A-S-K. Please wait. Again, ask the user to enter 5 food names. Okay, can somebody answer from online students about the code? About what I asked? Online students, can someone answer?
Adding to food.
I said ask the user to enter 5 food names 5 times. Of course, you will do that one, add thing. But what is the full or the whole code for that one? The keyword is ask. Okay, Flower? Okay, so you need to use the repeat loop. Instead of 10, just 5 because I asked only 5 times. And then what's inside of this repeat loop? Okay, you need to ask, where can you find it? Okay, under sensing, very good, Flower. Okay, ask what's the food or whatever question related to that. Okay, so for example, what's the food? Okay. And then, okay, add answer to food. But as what I have said earlier, it's better to create a variable so that you will not be confused, right? So how are you going to create a variable? Actually, that one will work already. Okay, so we can say add answer to food. Right? For example, the food is chicken or fried chicken. Okay, it will be added here. Okay, but students, it's really better if you create a variable for this one. Okay, so how do you create a variable? Kay Mook, Otto, Dean, Pang, who else there? Proud, Pat. How are you going to create a variable? Hello? What should you do so that you will have a variable for the answer here? Anyone?
Tisha, you unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so let's continue. Sorry about that. I had some problems with my internet connection here. Okay, so again, how do you create a variable?
Make a will.
Yes, very good. So you need to make a variable. Okay, for example, food name. Okay, and then you can just hide this one. It is not really needed. Okay, food name, and then instead of that, instead of this one, you need to add one more block. Set food name to answer, and then add food name to food. But again, students, the one that we had earlier, the code of Plowern will work. Okay, it's just that variables will not make us confused. Okay, that's why we created a variable here. But it's up to you if you want to follow the code earlier, then it's up to you. Actually, anyways, it works also. It works. Okay, so this one will ask you to enter 5 food. For example, food A, food B, food C, food D, and food E. Okay, and then it will stop. Oh, I ran it again. Oh, why is A not included? Done?
Yes.
How about the others? Are you done here in the computer room? Finish? Finish, yes or no? Okay, so now students, we will try to change one of the items here. So in order for us to do that, all we need to do is to use the replace item. Replace means change. Okay, so for example, you want to change food C to something else. For example, I would like to change food C to what food do you like? I cannot think of any food right now. Okay, chicken. Let's have chicken. Okay, so let's say we would like to replace food C with chicken. Okay, so all you need to do, students, is to identify the number. Okay, this is the very basic code. Okay, identify the number. What number is food C here? What number is food C? Food C, what number? Number
3.
3. Okay, so of food with thing, for example, chicken. Okay? And then try to click this one. It will change the third item to chicken, right? Right? Did it work? Just click this one. It will not automatically function because it's alone. Okay, done. How about if you want to ask the user what number he or she wants to change here? How are we going to do that? Okay, we will ask. Very good. Okay. Enter, you can say enter the number of item you want to change. When you say ask, it's not necessarily a question, okay, in a question form that ends with question mark. Okay, you can just prompt the user to enter something, okay? Enter the number of item you want to change. Okay? And then students, when we ask, of course, we need to create a variable. Okay, how to create a variable again? How do we create a variable? Okay, we need to make a variable. I think I have only 1 or 2 students here. Others are not participating. Okay, so we need to create a variable. Okay, for the variable name, actually, students, it's up to you because it is your program. Okay, as long as you understand what is that for, then that's okay. For me, I will name it as item number. And then I will hide it. Okay, and then we need to set the answer to that variable. Okay, so we need to set, it ran again. Okay, so we need to set item number to answer. And then after that, students, should you ask another question to the user? Yes or no? Hello? You asked the number already. What else you should ask? Anyone? Online or on-site? Anyone can answer. What else should you ask after you ask the item number of the item you want to change? What else should you ask? Okay, you will ask again, what food, right? Okay, so you can just say, ask. Okay, you can say, what's the new food? Okay, and then you can just use the food name, I think, food name variable for this one. Okay, I will just enter food A, food B, food C, food D, food E. Okay. So right now, it will not change anything yet. Okay. So what are you going to do so that it will change the name of the or the name based on the item number given? What are you going to add? You need to add one more block here. So what would it be? To change it. What would you do? Online, take note that you can answer also, okay? What should you add here so that you can replace? For example, the user wants to replace food C to another food. What should you do? Which block are you going to use? For example, you want to change this one. You have the number already. You have number 3 from the user. You have the new name. Let's say chicken. How are you going to perform that code so that this one will be changed to chicken? Students, I just taught you this one earlier. Yes, Kaimuk?
Replace item.
Yes, exactly. Logic, replace item. Okay, replace item of what? Instead of 3 here, what should we put here?
Item number.
Okay, very good. Item number and here? What should we put in here?
Food name.
Yes, exactly. Very good. Okay, so now try to enter 5 food and then you can choose any number that you want to change. Food A, food B, food C, food D, food E. And what another thing that is good about variable students is that you can change the value. It's not fixed. Okay, so whatever the user will enter, the variable will be changed to that value. If the user answers 2, then the item number will be 2. Okay, for the food name, if the user answers pork or fried egg, something like that, then the value of food name will be changed to what the user entered. Okay, so that is one of the benefits or advantages of using variables when you are doing programming. Okay, food E. Okay, for example, I want to change item number 5, okay, to something else. For example, fried rice, let's say. Okay, and then after that, it will be changed to fried rice. Okay, so that's it. Finish? On-site and online, are you done?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now I would like you to erase all the codes. Everybody erase all the codes because I will give you your activity / homework. Okay? For online, it will be their homework. I think for on-site, you can finish this one. Okay? Delete all the codes, please. Delete all the blocks, everybody. Delete everything, including the list and the variables. Delete everything. Delete the list, delete the variable. Okay? Now, students, I would like you to do the same activity, okay? But I have some, the instructions are quite different, a little bit different. Okay, so I would like you to create a program that when you run it, it will create a list, okay? Or it will delete all the items in the list, and then after that, after deleting all the items in the list, the user or the program will ask the user to enter 10 items. Okay? 10 items. Any item, it can be a toy, it can be a name of a car, something like that, brands, food, fruits, vegetables, something like that. But you need to ask the user to enter 10 products or 10 items. And then after that, I would like you to ask the user the number of items he or she wants to change and what is the new item. Okay? Clear? Online, is it clear? Online. Okay, again, 10 items. The same activity that we did last time, just a little bit changed. Okay, 10 items, any items, it's up to you. It can be food, fruits, vegetables, cars, toys, something like that, or brands, everything you can see in the supermarket, clothes, you can do that one also, makeup, it's up to you. Okay, and then after asking the user to enter 10 items, you will ask the user if what item he or she wants to change and what is the new item. Okay, and then that's it for your activity. Okay, so we still have 10 minutes here for online, so I think you can start doing it. Okay. Okay, so of course, the first thing that you need to do is to create a list or make a list. The name of the list will be up to you. Okay, if you are here, please say present, Ton, Frau,
Present.
Tata, absent, Opor, absent, P,
Present.
Aimuk,
Present.
O,
Present.
Kung Fu, Pauklong, Alex, absent, Matthew, absent, Base, Dean,
Present.
Howard, Win, Pat, if I cannot hear your voice, that means you are absent. Pang,
Present.
okay, for this one, students, you can send until 12 midnight tonight. Okay, this one is very, very easy. But for those who are studying here in school, if you can finish it today or before the class ends, then you can, or you don't need to do anything later on. So please try to finish it here if you can. But for online, I will accept work until 12 midnight. For on-site also, but if you can do it now, then try to finish it here so that you will not do anything later. Okay, online, understood?
Yes.
How about the others?
Yes.
Are you
Yes.
sure? Okay. Okay, so I think that's all for today, online students. Any questions? No more questions, right? Okay, so I will just see you again next week. Again, this activity is just until 12 midnight tonight. So some of you are not sending your homework, but it's up to you, students. If you want to get 0, then it's up to you. Okay, I will not force you because I know that I cannot force you. Okay, so if you want to submit, then you will get points. But if you will not submit, then you will not have any points. And make sure to change the file name to your nickname, okay, and number so that I can easily identify that it is your work. Okay, so that's all for today, students. I will see you again next week. Stay safe and have a nice day, everyone. Goodbye.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye.
Goodbye. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.